New developments in the war in Ukraine. Just hours after we learned House Speaker Nancy Pelosi had led a congressional delegation to Kyiv, tonight some civilians have finally been evacuated from the steel plant in Mariupol after Russian forces temporarily halted their attacks. New images tonight from the far-right Azov battalion and posted by Ukrainian officials show women, children, and seniors climbing out of the rubble and boarding buses to safety. Family members reunited back in each other's arms for the first time in weeks, if not months. As many as 1,000 civilians may still be inside the facility. Much of it, like the city itself, is in ruins. Pelosi is now the highest-ranking U.S. official to visit Ukraine since the war began. The speaker and the delegation met for several hours with President Zelensky, promising to support Ukraine until the victory is won. Now, a new move in Congress that could allow President Biden to authorize U.S. military force in Ukraine if Russia uses weapons of mass destruction. ABC's Marcus Moore leads us off tonight from Kyiv.
Tonight, new video showing the urgent and dangerous rescue operation now underway in Mariupol. These images taken by the far-right Azov battalion and posted by Ukrainian officials. The Russian Defense Ministry releasing this video showing women and children evacuated from that bombed-out steel plant today. A risky joint effort which included the UN and the Red Cross. President Zelensky confirming about 100 civilians escaped. The evacuation convoys passing through numerous Russian checkpoints, taken to this Kremlin-controlled camp. Tearful reunions after weeks apart. Many now on their way to Zaporizhia, where they'll meet with Ukrainian officials. And moments after the evacuation, Ukraine says the Russians started firing on the plant. Natalia is an employee there. She spent weeks in the bomb shelter. The shelling was so strong it kept hitting near us, she says. I was afraid to even walk out and breathe some fresh air. As many as 1,000 civilians remain hunkered down in that besieged bunker, alongside the last legion of forces fighting the Russians. In Kyiv, we spoke with Victoria, whose husband died defending that key port city. Before he was killed, he told her of the horrors he saw.
People can't to see a sky. They see, they see bunkers. They have not eat, they have not water. Everything what I heard from him, it just cried my heart.
And a powerful new sign of America's commitment to Ukraine.
Nice to meet you.
Speaker Nancy Pelosi becoming the most senior U.S. official to visit Kyiv, leading a congressional delegation on a top-secret face-to-face meeting with Zelensky, vowing to support Ukraine, quote, until victory is won.
Your fight is a fight for everyone. And so our commitment is to be there for you until the fight is done.
The visit coming 1 week after Secretaries Blinken and Austin traveled to Kyiv, and as Congress considers President Biden's $33 billion Ukrainian aid package. When it comes to countering Putin's aggression, Pelosi says, you cannot fold to a bully.
Do not be bullied by bullies. If they're making threats, you cannot back down.
And tonight, Russia's devastating offensive in eastern Ukraine ramping up. Those forces pounding industrial targets in Kharkiv, buildings in flames. Back in Kyiv, we were with Ukrainian territorial defense forces training for the battle ahead, among them a father and son, along with 19-year-old Mark, a college student dropping his studies to fight for his country. Are you worried? Are you concerned that the Russians will come back here?
There are many troops in Kyiv, many Ukrainian troops in Kyiv, so if somebody wanted to come, yeah, welcome. We will meet you guys.
They are ready to fight. Marcus Moore joins us now from Kyiv. And Marcus, we know that the rescue operation will continue in Mariupol. Also tonight, a new resolution in Congress would pave the way for possible direct U.S. troop involvement in Ukraine. What are you learning about that?
Lindsay, that's right. Republican Congressman Adam Kinzinger has introduced a resolution that would authorize President Biden to use military force in the event Russia used nuclear or chemical weapons here in Ukraine. The congressman not imploring the president to use that military force, but says he only wants to give him more leverage against Russia. Lindsay.
Trying to have more options. Marcus Moore for us in Ukraine. Thank you.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.